1 hour down the road from Cleveland, Ohio, you get to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And again, as always, the textures, if they worked, it would be so much better. But one thing you can't go against is the roof of this Pro Football Hall of Fame building, because you got yourself a beautiful half football on the roof of this stadium, and wow, this actually looks really good. So this is I know it's weird because it's like this is actually a flagpole where you actually have like the American flag. This is a sign down here. If the textures worked, it would say Pro Football Hall of Fame. We'll look at it in a second in Blender. But of course, this is a humongous building because it has the history of football. It has all the fun stuff throughout the history of football. Hall of Fame bus, Hall of Fame stuff. Outside here, we have a back door, it looks like. Yeah, back door exit. Whoop, back out a little bit. Again, we'll look at some of this stuff in Blender because that's what we'll actually see the textures. But I wanted to make it also really far away from the stadium. So, for example, again, the stadium's all the way over there. So I wanted to make it far away because in real life, it is an hour down the road. It's actually south of the Cleveland Brownies Stadium. So kind of wanted to make it a little bit farther away. There is no inside, sadly. We didn't do an inside. We just did the outside, which, again, with textures not working, isn't really too big of a deal. You're just gonna, the purpose is just to have the Pro Football Hall of Fame on the Cleveland Brownies map. Which, again, if we go ahead and take a look at it in Blender, looks a crap ton better. Okay, hold up. Okay, let's go ahead and there we go. So this is what it looks like in Blender, which is a little bit more realistic to what it looks like in real life. You got the Pro Football Hall of Fame right here. This was an American flag, like I said before. It just kind of glitched out because, as you can see when I highlight over it, you see how it's like a flat plane? That's why it's a flat plane in the game. For whatever reason, it does that like flat planeness weirdly. Okay, so this, I don't know why, but when you look at different directions in Blender, this model does not like to work correctly. It really fights you. I don't know why. It's like it does not like certain directions. Let me try removing the bottom layer. Okay, so it somewhat works better when you remove the bottom layer. But again, it doesn't really like to work. It just kind of glitches out. Let's try this again. There we go. All right, so it looks... Is this a trash can on the outside? Show that we have a garage door, we have a regular door, we have the stairs we saw in Madden. On the other side here, we have a one-way no right turn sign. Okay. What we got over here? We got again a half football, which looks a lot better when it's actually, coded correctly with textures, but still doesn't look too bad. I mean, again, like I said, across the board, it's a really unique looking building, so that's cool looking building. It's not a building you see every day. And I have been here multiple times to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Again, going there, if you've not done so already, I recommend you do so. You just get to see football history. And that's like the most beautiful thing ever about it is just football history. See all the crazy legends throughout the years. They have everything you can think of and some. And a really cool gift shop. So, yeah. Definitely recommend. I actually got a shirt from there. So, there's a random fence on the outside. I guess that's just normal, but okay. As I was saying, though, wanted to kind of keep it away from Cleveland because it's not technically 1-for-1 where Cleveland is. It's an hour down the road. And that's an hour without counting in traffic. Because obviously traffic is also crazy sometimes, but kind of taking a look at it compared to the actual map, you can see it's all the way over there. And as we go over here, we have the Cleveland Brownies Stadium all the way over here. So I think this is correct. I said about an hour south of Cleveland Brownies Stadium. And this is Brownie Stadium, and I have it all the way over there. So This is the front of the stadium right here. You have to travel all the way over here, and you can see south, it is right over here. So I think that's correct orientation. And let's be honest, if you drove from there to down in the void here, it would be about an hour or so. With traffic, you're going to hit about an hour. So definitely tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. As always, we're, just breaking Madden, pushing it to the absolute limits. And I'm going to continue doing that throughout the rest of this year. And there's our one-way Oni sign that did not render the texture, but still there, which is cool. Once I figure out how to render textures or I am able to, it's over. It's absolutely GG EA. I'm about to make my own Madden game. So I don't get sued. That was a joke. EA. That was a joke. So I don't get sued. Joe Montana Football tried to do the same thing for Madden and it didn't work out. So peace out, guys.